My name is Francesco Fedele. I have the pleasure of coordinating European funded projects at an organization called FORCOM. It's an inter-university consortium based in Rome in Italy, and we've had the pleasure of coordinating the project. And I will also try to be your guide for today, taking you through what we think is a very interesting program in a beautiful surrounding with a lot of history, and we hope we can contribute to this history.
We're also carrying out a number of projects which are also very similar to what the head is doing, namely using technology. We are currently introducing into IWBs, interactive whiteboards, in all schools, and we will shortly start training for kindergarten assistants come next week. In fact, as soon as schools reopen, we're going to start training for kindergarten assistants.
The learning process is, again, the teachers and the students. So new battles don't significantly change the products. Technology alone cannot determine the quality of what would be taught and learned in the future. So don't put too much emphasis on or focus on the ICT.
A tool, a method that we can use in potentially training head teachers, current head teachers or prospective ones, and also the issue of open management, hence the implication that problem-based learning requires a context for it to take place. Or else problem-based learning will create or will challenge existing contexts, cultures that we're used to in our schools. And I think that's very important.
Good morning. My name is Dave Jonathan from the University of Missouri in Columbia, and I've been asked to talk with you. We all pretty much solve problems on a normal, regular, and everyday basis.
Opportunity for self-evaluation, including the whole school. I mean, this was just one project about one teacher. It's rather absurd in itself. I mean, it's pointing fingers at this project, at this teacher. Would this project have been successful in someone else's hands? Would this teacher have been successful if he had another project? That's also a management task to select the right persons for the right task.
Basically, we do fall in line pretty much with what has just been stated. One thing that one thing that we've suggested is that in our way forward, we strongly felt that there should be a process through which the head of school and the teacher involved here should actually look into what the problem is, or at least what actually caused the challenge that this particular teacher coordinator was faced with.
Clearly the headmaster has to look at his communication channels, okay? Most probably communication is lacking at school. Okay, has to hold more regular meetings with the project manager, just not one-off meetings, but regular, okay, so that the project manager would be able to give him feedback. Okay, gather feedback from the students themselves. It is important, we said in our group, that the students need to own the project.
As you can see, we wrote all the questions as feedback for you. I personally found the questions make a lot of sense. They're logical and it's easy to analyze a problem using these questions. I think they're very good. I won't go into the answers of the first three because you obviously know them. But when it comes to the solution, we identified many solutions, but then we chose the most important one.
We found that we lacked a lot of information and we came up with a lot of questions, like the goal set. Were they realistic enough? Was enough time set for their goals to be reached? Were the people chosen to be teaching coordinators? Did they have the necessary training provided to lead the project?
Involved a European target group, and at the end we were 74 users.
modules related to European Union project fundraising, project management and school management appeared more difficult for our participants.
When we start this project, we think that our work as director, as facilitator, as teacher was only a short part of the project, and we estimate 20 hours each person.
We used Google Documents. It was very good part, easy part, free part, that helped a lot as a basis, as a platform for communication.
In the end, I'm happy with how it worked out. The fact that they are here makes me pleased. And actually we are thinking of working together in the future, so I think that's a good certificate of the friendly dynamic that is typical of Malta in the end. And I will introduce Tanner. Thank you.